Ordinance 2018-02. I want a motion for the township directly for the township attorney to prepare an amendment. My concern with Chapter 151 is that it regulates that right with vague and conflicting language rather than clear and objective standards. Violations of Chapter 151 are punishable under the township's general penalty provision, which allows up to a $2,000 fine, 90 days in jail, or 90 days of community service.
Do I have a second? Seeing none.
So I originally brought up the hybrid meeting, or hybrid proposal, the idea of it on February 11th. I've been keeping track of the attendance of each meeting. On February 11th, it was about four people. February 25th, it was about 7. March 11th was about 12 people. March 25th was 19. And the last one that I was at, April 8th, was 25. Today is about 29. So clearly there is a demand for coming in and looking at, how we operate as a governing body. This meeting, I'm just making the motion that the township implement the hybrid meeting system as proposed in the prior meetings about the topic.
Do I have a second? Seeing no second, motion passed. Ordinance 18-2026 this is the first reading. Ordinance Township Mansfield, moving business and rental registrations.
I have a difficulty understanding the definition of business in the ordinance.
As I understand it, it is state mandated. Whether we like the mandate or not, it's still a state mandate. Voting no doesn't change the requirement. It only puts the town in a worse position legally and financially. And even the state, if they came down and said, if this ordinance isn't enacted or falls under state regulations and mandate just like COA does. The town has every right to say no. All 5 of us can vote no on affordable housing. Doesn't mean that it doesn't go away. I'd like to hear Mr. Lavery's comment on that.
No, it's a statement.
Yeah, it's,
So you, I think, Michael, have a dozen businesses at your property.
your intention is just with the state just as much as mine would be.
I'll make a motion to table
So when
so I can answer these questions.
I'd like to at least give you those answers. At the introduction, you said you had difficulty understanding the definition of business in the ordinance.
That's not what I said.
The meeting is recorded. That's exactly what I said.
That's not what I said.
But I found on the state website under the pay to play law, 1944A-22.7, that business is any natural or legal person, business corporation, professional service corporation, limited liability company, partnership, limited partnership, business trust, association, or other legal commercial entity organized under the laws of the state or any other foreign jurisdiction. Similar definition is found under the New Jersey ethics law. So for Susie's Lemonade Stand, it wouldn't fall under that unless Susie is legally registered with the state of New Jersey and IRS. Does that answer the question about the business portion of that?
No, it does not.
Okay. I'm going to motion for this ordinance to be taken off the table and placed into the next meeting for introduction, satisfying the conditions Committeeman Connolly has established last meeting.
Well, I don't understand. Is he making a motion or is he just talking?
I said motion.
You're making a motion.
I said motion.
Do you need a second?
Okay.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Mr. Bollard,
Yes.
Mr. Connolly,
No.
Mr. McGinnis,
Yes.
Mr. Hayes,
No.
Mayor Waters.
No.
Bring this ethics ordinance forward to the public discussion, returning after being reviewed in executive. Posted this draft publicly because residents have repeatedly asked for more accountability to deserve to know where this committee stands. The reason for the ordinance is pretty straightforward. Mansfield has had issues that show gaps in disclosure, recusal, and ultimately public trust. And since public office is a public trust, we have a sitting committeeman with a formal ethics finding. We have a sitting committeeman with an active ethics complaint. We have ethical questions involving former committeeman who served on the land use board while operating a repair business in the R2 zone and who also raised objections to a state mandated insurance ordinance while owning rentals within said business in town. We also have a husband and wife currently serving on the town land use board. These are the exact situations where clear written standards matter. This draft deals with disclosure, recusal, family member conflicts on appointed voting boards, business and property interests, anti-retaliation, enforcement documentation, referrals, and most importantly, training. If members of the committee disagree with the section, then say which section and why. And if there's a legal issue, I'd like to send it to the attorney to fix. something needs a local finance board review and send it there for review. But I do not think the answer is to do nothing. We're either willing to put clear ethics standards in writing or we're not. We're either willing to hold ourselves to the same standards we expect from everyone else or we're not. So tonight I'm asking for the committee to deliberate publicly, and then afterwards I motion to move this ordinance forward to legal review.
Just for argument's sake, the state has an ethics that we have to follow as of right now.
Yes.
So if we really want to adopt something, the state's already spelled it out. Why don't we just adopt a statement? Because yours is so wordy, so convoluted in a lot of sections that I think that the state already has it. All we got to do is put our name on the top of that one and say, here's our ethics ordinance.
Well, we can do that, but the state doesn't have the same disclosures as here. And it also doesn't stop Mansfield from also doing one better and being more strict in one particular area than the other. The fact that the state has these ethics laws and rules doesn't really negate the fact that we can also do better.
This is a stunt. That's my comment.
Ethics is a stunt.
Your actions are a stunt, and everyone in the room knows it.
No one in the room knows it.
I know it.
I outlined everything of why Mansfield should. I don't believe that to be a stunt unless you believe everything I mentioned to be a stunt. I'm going to motion forward to go to attorney review.
Do I have a second? Seeing as no second, motion fails.